in the very beginning stage, I was hanging around with them. And then Keith Nunnally and Steve had formed JM Soak. And they were kind of like, we didn't want to leave Nick by himself. So Keith Nunnally had brought a guy named Samson Butch Moore over to the house.
Yeah,
and
good old
all of a
Butch.
sudden I got a new partner and we had to come up with a name. And since Butch was black and I was white, that's how the name White Knight started. I was white and Butch was Knight.
Right.
Okay. So in case anybody doesn't know how the name White Knight started, that's where it came from. And I got the name White Knight in Steve's bedroom.
Wow.
Or in his house, when we were working. And long story short, Steve went on to, do Music is the Key. At that same time, I was kind of hanging around with Jesse Saunders and Vince Lawrence because, we kind of all hung out together and everybody was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a bunch of young guys who wanted to make music that were hanging around at different times. So inevitably, during that time, I was hanging around with Jesse Velez because he came from my neighborhood on the north side. And he was known as the world's littlest DJ at the time. And he had passed away, unfortunately. And his last request to Rocky Jones, who owned DJ International, was to make a record with me.